Well, Darren, we got the game. The game went ahead, and but a disappointing result in the end. What do you make of that game? What's your assessment?
You're only right as a football team or a football manager and all the players when you win. First of all, so I appreciate that. I thought the performance level was good. I thought we created lots of chances, really, especially in that second half period. And you've got to credit your opponent sometime. They made 5 or 6 goal-saving interventions or blocks at the last sort of throw of the dice in the goal. And that's good defending. When we do it, we applaud our players for blocking. So you've got to applaud the opponent sometimes. And I thought that those were the differences. But they're always the differences. Sometimes you have 2 chances and finish 2. Sometimes you have 22 and take none. So it's, I think that you have to be very, very respectful and humble in these times. The runs or crap like that are irrelevant. It's only ever the next game. So I thought there were some really good things out there. The players get told when there's not good things out there, and they get told why. Today I thought, apart from the first goal that we conceded, I thought there was some really good attacking play.
It might be my imagination, but it seemed right from the beginning that York our game was a very high-paced game. It's almost like they were trying to deflate that all the time.
Yeah.
And is that something you think might happen more?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get used to that. That's like being a season ticket holder at the best team in the Premier League. When teams go to the best team, Manchester City or Liverpool, they don't come out. They stay in and they stay in the game for as long as they did, and sometimes that works. Credit to York for doing that. I used to bring my old club here all the time, and that's how I perceived that Woking team to play as well. Slow the game down, wait for ages to get the ball back in play. They've only done the same thing. So, and again, I'll go back to my opening statement. You're only right when you win. So they're right and we're wrong. But I think I saw a lot of good individual and collective elements today to our play. If we lose and I don't see those collective elements or individual elements, players get told. But today I must say they performed okay. They performed okay, and it's just the outcome that is really the real disappointment.
It seemed as though in the second half we came out almost with an extra yard of pace and did really well for 10 or 15 minutes, and then of course they got their goal, and then it's a hard road back.
No, look, we never knew that York, especially under new management, would come and try and sit in and have a deep defensive line, slow attacking play, a game that is based on disruption and frustration. Of course, I'm not being disrespectful. It didn't work for them. We didn't do that. We've not faced a team that's done that to us at any point this year. When Altrincham came here, similarly positioned, they didn't sit in, they played. But we as a club right now, in this moment, we might have to get used to that. We might have to assume and expect that the teams have respect for our team and the respect for the calibre of our players and the way we play or the strategy in which we use. And they're going to do things not for their benefit but to disrupt our play, and that's a form of strategy that we're seeing right now on the world stage. So we're not just seeing it in the National League. So I think it was really interesting. Learned a lot from today, but the underlying feeling for me was on 80 minutes I found the game, I'm sorry to say this, but I found it quite humorous, the amount of last minute blocks and last minute stops that they made after the countless opportunities. So it'll be one of them games, you lose it, it's lost. Statistically it would have been a huge win, whatever percentage possession, chances, expected goals. But, after all that we're still without any points this afternoon.
And finally, you were talking about maybe teams will play a little bit differently against us or to adapt to us. How do you go about addressing that? I mean,
well, you have to use different qualities. Yeah. You use different qualities. I thought like Ricky Coulboa in that situation is fantastic because he's like Reece, so balanced, so composed, and they actually carry the ball and they move the opponent around with their ball handling and manipulation. So I think that's Ricky's very good at that, and that's why we got him and Tyreek on dribblers, ball handlers. And then when you do that, sometimes they go on and they set the world alight and score 2 or 3 or 1. Sometimes they don't make a goal or score a goal, but I've got to say the attitude of the players, excellent again, attacking to the last whistle. Apart from the first goal, I thought defensively we were very, very strong, and offensively I thought numerous chances, which is nice to know that we can create that level of chance or moment in the game, because we haven't been that open this year. We know what we are, but we know now after tonight what we might have to try and be in order to prevent teams utilising a similar strategy in order to try and win their game.
Well, thank you. Not to be today, but it's a long journey up to Scunthorpe, but some of us will be up there, and I'm sure others will be following on the radio and maybe even on the TV. But safe journey to Scunthorpe,
Thank you.
And we'll see you there.
So.